All right, so we're going to get into some NCAA basketball news.
And you're going to hear a lot more of this from us in the
Yeah.
coming weeks. I mean, we're going to have all, like, the Midnight Madnesses coming up, and then towards the end of October is when the season starts, which is a really exciting time for both of us.
Yeah, our favorite sport, obviously. North Carolina out here getting buckets. Luke May, shout out one time for the one time.
Oh, man.
Luke May, I just had to throw that one in there real quick.
Oh,
all right, let's get into this Louisville talk.
Did me dirty. Dirty.
Let's get into this Louisville talk. So apparently that Adidas is out here just paying coaches to corrupt them to get into their players, their recruits, to kind of force them, not really force them, but kind of persuade them into going into, some business ventures with with some agents and some.
Who would have thought this school would be part of it? Who would have thought?
So apparently, coaches from Arizona, Auburn, Oklahoma State, Louisville are facing federal corruption charges. A 3-year investigation focused on them being paid tens of thousands of dollars to steer NBA players or NBA-bound players towards sports agents and apparel companies. So pretty much, it's not looking good for anybody in college basketball right now.
Oh, no.
Because if this comes out, it's going to lead to, which we found out, one of these guys worked at Nike before he worked at Adidas, so it's going to be even worse for if they go into diving into the Nike thing, because it's a lot of big schools. So all these Adidas people going down, and most likely means a lot more, the Under Armours, the Jordan, the Nike. A lot of them are going to
Let's be 100% real. I guarantee you Adidas isn't the only people doing this. I guarantee you this is not the only corruption that's going on in college basketball, college football, any of that stuff.
So Rick Pitino, my man,
my dude,
says he had no idea
of course he had no clue
of this. And he also said he had no idea of the prostitution scandal either. So,
which my thing is, just to make a quick point. First off, and it's fine, maybe he did not know, but
he knew.
I mean, I think he did, but even if his excuse that he did not know, you're the head coach of a program, which means you oversee everything. Which means he was failing at his job to oversee this stuff. If a whole prostitution thing was going on for multiple years on the campus too. Multiple years, and then this is also happening. For him to have no clue, that means he's also failing at his job.
Exactly, and
it's just as bad as if he knew.
But if he's in an FBI investigation, he's kind of fucked either way. If he says he knew about it.
This isn't the NCAA coming after you. This is the FBI coming after you.
So, you got them, FBI, they don't play. NCAA, you probably get away with it. NCAA.
Let's be real. NCAA probably knew about this.
They probably don't care. So apparently, he says he doesn't know, which kind of had to say that. I guess everyone really does say that after these scandals come out.
Yes.
But it led to him being fired. One of the greatest coaches in college basketball history.
And there's no denying that.
No denying. I don't really care about Louisville either way. He hates Louisville. Been ecstatic over here since.
I think it's awesome.
Go ahead, man.
I think it's great. First off, we're talking about a man who's, taking shots like 50 Cent, bounce back. Legitimately, it started with an extortion case where apparently he took this lady, got the keys to the bar so he could close the bar himself. I did the dirty. That's all we're going to say. He did the dirty.
You go have
closed the bar himself, got extorted. And this girl was not his wife.
Nope.
So there was that. Bounced back just fine. So then, find out there's a whole prostitution ring going on campus. Of course, like any head coach, you're going to deny it. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, had no clue about that. Bounced right back and did fine. They did get put on probation. And then now you got this, and this apparently was the final straw. The AD got fired with them too. Well, I guess we can't fully say fired. They're on administration leave, which everybody fully expects that's going to lead to the firing. But it's just coming down once again, this is, obviously Louisville wasn't the only school. They're about to start looking into Nike schools too, and I guarantee you there's gonna be more, and there's gonna be some more big teams. I guarantee it. So, I don't want to harp too much on Louisville. Me personally, do find it funny that it was Louisville. of all schools that, I mean, clearly they seem to just have so many problems. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you'd think after this whole NCAA thing, it was less than 6 months ago, I would assume that.
Yeah, like just last year, Louisville was in the news for the prostitution thing, and then a year later, too. I mean, I think nobody's surprised. Here we are again talking about them.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing over there, but whatever they're doing, it looks like they're having a good time doing it.
It looks like, I mean, if you were a recruit visiting Louisville, it sounds like, I mean,
I don't blame
you're getting
them.
offered like tens of thousands of dollars.
How do they not get more recruits? I don't know.
Yeah, and they still struggled with recruits is the sad part.
But all this NCAA talk just, brings up one big thing is North Carolina's the national champions. The reigning defending national champions. I just want to bring that up.
And just wait till they look into the Jordan schools.
Oh, they're completely fine.
But I mean, I think it makes it worrisome for like any top school. I mean, UK fan, I mean, they're about to be looking at Nike, and I mean, I honestly, me personally, don't think that there's been any wrongdoing, but I think as a UK fan, you can't look at it and say that if something came out, you wouldn't be absolutely, you would not be absolutely shocked. I mean,
yeah.
Let's be real. I mean, this stuff, Cal came with this stuff. We knew what we were getting into.
Where
we hired the man.
There's fire.
So, I think there's a team. A lot of people should be worried. Once again, this isn't the NCAA that's looking into schools. This is the FBI that's looking into schools. And they're going to find out what's up and what's been going on.
Yeah, and trust me, they do not take as long as the NCAA takes.
Oh, yeah.
The NCAA takes about 5 years to, decide on something.
This one, apparently, they've been looking for 3 years. So, they were in this for quite a bit. I'd like to know the reason for them getting into this. It had to be a player or something.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had to. For the FBI to get involved, it's pretty serious. So
yeah.
I'm not really sure what players. It's interesting to see some of the schools, though. Arizona is also another top school. But teams like Auburn, I don't know.
I didn't even know Arizona. I don't know if they just all Adidas. I didn't even know they were Adidas at one point, or were they, or just they just
must
part of
have
this?
Been because I believe they are Nike now.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. I really.
But this led to apparently an agent that has a lot of NBA players signed to him. Apparently got raided and got his laptop taken too.
Oh man.
It's serious stuff that's happening.
For our love of college basketball, it might be going down, man.
Yeah, I think it hurts. It definitely. I'm done hating on it, but if you are a Louisville fan and stuff like that, it has to hurt because you're looking at. I would imagine if these allegations hold true, you're looking at multiple years of probation and probably loss of scholarships.
Yeah, just a rough life coming up for you guys, and not a rough life for us North Carolina fans. We're really just out here getting buckets.
What'll be interesting too is how the ACC deals with that as well. I'm sure that
get rid of them. We don't need them. I don't like playing them anyways. we can do without them.
But the ramifications that have happened from this, I don't know as much about the Arizona side, and I don't know about much of the Auburn recruits and the other schools' recruits. But for Louisville, they had 2 5-stars that were committed to them for the 2018 season, and both have decommitted today.
Absolutely would. North Carolina's out there, guys. Auburn, Bruce Pearl. Doesn't surprise me. He's in.
A lot of these schools aren't too surprising. I respect Rick Pitino. Definitely one of the greatest coaches that have done it. But I can't say I'm fully shocked.
Is Ford? Is he still the coach at Oklahoma State?
No, he was though. I'm not sure who their coach is now.
3 years ago, was he?
I still don't think so. 3 years ago.
Okay, I didn't know who their coach was. I was curious.
He got fired. It could have been 3 years ago when he got fired.
Sean Miller would make sense if Arizona's really a part of this because they get a lot of recruits. And they never win. Kind of like, they win. Kentucky wins, but they usually, choke before the Final Four. Arizona does, and then Kentucky usually gets to
At least we get to the Final Four.
So,
man, I can't even say nothing bad.
Oh, God, I can't wait for college basketball season.
And this is why we love it. You're going to get a lot more of these discussions.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of smack talk. Whenever... I'm sure, North Carolina's going to go through some rough patches like they usually do, and then, Roy's going to coach them up. Bring them back to the Final Four, Marcus Page already came out today and said they're going back to the Final Four. And I don't know if you know him or not, but
nobody does.
Nobody
knows Marcus Page.
Last year, before the season, he said the Hills are going back to Phoenix to finish the job.
Was he in?
Guess what they did?
Was he in 2K when they released the game?
No, he wasn't. But guess what? Guess what he was? He's the champion. He's one of the greatest coaches ever. He ain't even coached yet. He's gonna coach. He's gonna play. He's the greatest player ever.